Hello everyone, I'm here to present our paper on FlowUI, which is a tool for combining directly interactive design modeling with design analytics. My name is Maryam, and I'm a graduate student in the School of Interactive Arts and Technology at Simon Fraser University. I would like to begin with a short introduction. Generally, designers who take advantage of divergent form exploration by directly manipulating geometries may miss out on computing performance data for informed exploration. For instance, when you work with tools like SketchUp, as powerful as these tools are for form exploration, they lack supporting performance data analytics. In this paper, we propose a flexible prototype tool called FlowUI to exactly address this issue. FlowUI presents a seamless workflow in moving between form finding and performance analysis, especially in the early phases of design. So the literature review reveals that directly modeled design alternatives are preferred for their agility and low effort for initial design setup. But the analysis of non-parametric design models is highly limited, and designers are required to take additional data analysis steps that may hinder design exploration flow by reducing the chance of getting immediate performance feedback. The current design performance analysis tools mainly require a well-defined and complete model, which may not be preferred due to the cost of initial setup. So to address this challenge, we propose tools that seamlessly support design decision making, especially in the early phases of design exploration, and without creating an additional task layer. We created a system solution to simplify the creation and evaluation of alternative design forms by learning from only relevant data to the task at hand. We present the higher level requirements, the conceptual architecture, and the interfaces for FlowUI as an example of such systems. So these 5 design criteria of FlowUI were developed over time with our partner from the AEC industry during a research collaboration. First, FlowUI enables direct sculpting of design forms in the geometric modelers while continuously computing the desired level of performance analysis. Also, designers are able to associate their emerging design criteria with the design being explored and use the performance data computed for evaluating the form and the program. Moreover, the tool allows designers to define the context details such as site boundary, existing structures, desired view targets, location, and environmental data. FlowUI also provides an effortless switching between design alternatives, recording and recreating different iterations on a design option, supporting a multi-state comparison, and manipulation of design alternatives. And finally, the tool is configurable to enable exploration and analysis of different aspects of the design. So here you can see the system architecture of FlowUI, which is built on 3 functional modules: design modeling, data extraction, and design performance analytics. The design exploration task workflow starts with creating design models as non-parametric geometries by using a directly interactive CAD tool like Rhino. The modeling setup directly links geometries to the data extraction module, which recognizes the functions and program requirements associated with the geometries. On the interfaces in the Design Analytics module, designers can select the relevant data for the task at hand to be computed and visually displayed. These visualizations assist designers to investigate each alternative as it is changing in the design modeling environment. So FlowUI is a tool of performance-driven design aimed at mixed-use massing problems that have interrelated objectives and constraints channeled through form finding. FlowUI provides immediate feedback about the performance of alternatives, and the main components of the FlowUI interface are composed in the data analytics dashboard. They visualize the results of the performance calculation through textual and visual formats. These visualizations, which change in response to changes in the modeling environment, are 3 types. First, the simple bar charts are dedicated for showing the floor area and the cost of each building function. Here in this bar chart, you can see the floor area by program, and so the blue bars show the total floor area for the current model. The orange bars show how much we have exceeded the target area, and the green bars show we have not met the target area yet. So based on these values, designers can make some modifications on their design model to meet the target floor area for each function. Second, 3D views visualize different aspects of the design forms, such as the view quality and the yearly solar energy gain. Here in this view 3D visualization, blue means the view quality is good, whereas pink means the building does not have a good view to the view targets. For instance, it might be blocked by another building or an obstacle. And third, the tables show the design targets such as the sought floor areas, the budget limits, building dimensions, and floor areas. FlowUI also supports comparison of design alternatives. A comparison can be the basis for the cross-pollination of design ideas and can reveal the impact of the design form choices on the performance metrics. To enable comparative analysis, we retain the act of design exploration and use FlowUI as a mediator through which satisfactory alternatives can be sent to an external environment to be compared against other alternatives, or they can be shared with the stakeholders of the project. Here is an earlier version of a cloud-based interface called DesignSense. This system is integrated with FlowUI and enables comparison of alternatives based on the design and the performance data. And finally, FlowUI can be integrated with tools such as ART, which is an alternative reporting tool also developed by our lab to support generating interactive reports that can be used to present and further study the selected alternatives. ART relies on the data sharing module of the FlowUI for retrieving selected design alternatives for reporting. An important role of ART is to help designers reflect on and share the process with other stakeholders. So to conclude, as we discussed before, parametric models are labor-intensive to build, but they have computational capabilities that can be used for computing salient design aspects very quickly. The directly interactive CAD modelers provide agility for sculpting design geometries for a divergent, almost sketch-like exploration. However, their generic low-fidelity models fall short for computing performance metrics. So we propose a system approach supporting direct modeling of geometries and performance computation by feeding design geometries to a parametric definition and receiving interactive visualization of design alternatives with their form and data. During this research, we also identified the areas that need to be improved, including integration of the systems modules in the workflow, the computation speed, and the layers structure for sorting the geometries. For future work, we plan to demonstrate the use of the FlowUI prototype in a realistic design scenario borrowed from our industry partner. We also conduct a series of case studies to test the FlowUI and ART's integration into the design workflow. We need further and more systematic studies for exploring how the integration of parametric modeling and design analytics can be further achieved. We have also started working on bringing comparative analysis closer to design modeling, which is an integral part of design process. This research was supported by MITAC's Accelerate program of Canada in partnership with the Boeing Company and Stantec Vancouver. And here is the list of references we used in this paper. Thank you for listening.